I be feeling like you gotta be as loud as you were when you were wrong as when you're right. Right? I feel like you gotta be loud as you were when you thought you were right, even when you're wrong. Spin that shit one more time. I'm spinning my shit again.
Yeah, we used to get it off the stove. Now we gon' get it off the rack.
You rockin' with Frozen and Bro.
But now in the zone, we need ice in the super chat.
Yeah.
We about to kick in them doors. Like get on the phone. I wanna know
where that shit at.
We at the table with legends. When they get to talking, I bet they don't tell you that.
Legends.
Don't cut me off while I'm talking my talk. Been on the ground on our way to the top, and I still keep a G in the way that I walk.
I still keep it G.
But we don't talk much, we just stay facts. And the fact is, we like Jay Black, and we about to bring this whole game back. Now let's walk. You about to walk with Frozen. You about to walk with bros. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm in one of them moods today. I'm in one of them moods today. All right? Real quick, I don't know if y'all know, we completed the 30 for 30. Nobody give a fuck no more. Right? Nobody care no more. We just got used to us doing 30 for 30, 60 for 60s. I ain't hear nobody congratulate us or nothing. And motherfuckers, you know, I just wanted to remind y'all, yeah, we did that again. You know? We did that again for the gangy and them. Yeah, all that. You gotta make sure you was as loud as you was when you thought you was right. All right, you know what, Marshall? What I got to pull a 6 month and 6 month now? Hell yeah, I'm back in the gym. This shit tightening up, no diddy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Stay away from me. I'm getting dangerous by the week. It's this punk ass nigga that owe me money up Allentown too. When I catch him, I'm gonna rearrange his shit. Facially, structurally wise, that sounded crazy. Knocking him out with no rap. You better have a biscuit on you. I'm knocking you out. Let's go, Cloudy. Get that Sunday work in. You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do when I get off. You know, sometimes we selfish, and then sometimes we too unselfish. You know, for dads and husbands and whatever your job, whatever your title is at the house, man, stop. Don't forget about yourself. I've been catching myself doing that. Yeah, I've been at the gym. Yeah, I've been working, but I've been forgetting about myself. You know what I mean? The last time I bought myself a pair of nice sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a sneaker collection, but I need to update my shit. When the next time I just went shopping for myself, you know what I mean? When the last time I just took myself out, spent some time with myself, got my shit right. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm starting to do. You know what I mean? I've been realizing trying to make everybody else unhappy, as happy as can be, has made me unhappy in certain areas. And fuck all that. I'm off that. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to start taking care of myself. I'm 32 years old. I'll be 33. You know what I mean? I'll be 33 in 8 days. Just a week and a day. You know? I'm going to start enjoying myself at these battle events a little more. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. Yeah. Start enjoying myself a little bit more. I've been way too conservative. Be liking that shit, especially when it's like, feel like it go unappreciated sometimes. So if you ever feel unappreciated, if you ever feel like you don't do enough for yourself, put your foot down. Say, eat my dick. I'm doing it. I'm taking care of myself. Not today, my day. Don't feel guilty about it. Sometimes I be feeling guilty, like when I don't give myself enough time. But fuck all that. That's not what this is about. This is about K-Shine. This is about K-Shine. And I'm going to tell you, I'll be the first to tell you, you know, sometimes you can do more with less. You know, I looked at that first flyer they put out, and it looked nasty and stinky. I didn't want to see Shotty Horror versus K-Shine as his return battle. I said it. I damn sure ain't want to see no Big T versus Serious Jones as the fucking co-main. No disrespect to both them brothers. That matchup was so PS2. You know, it was so Xbox 360. I was cool on that matchup. And it actually was as ass as I thought it was going to be. You know, if your friends want to tell you, Frozy will. Don't get mad at me, Serious Jones. But seeing you trying to crash out, I ain't the one. And Big T, you know I got a lot of respect for you, too. And I got a lot of respect for Serious Jones. Battle just didn't go well. And I actually gave the battle to Big T. Yeah. Big Tuna. You know, because here's the thing about Jones. Jones is hit or miss. He either fire or he ass. He's never just okay. He's either he's either good or he cheeks. I thought he was cheeks. I'll be honest with you. Now the energy going into the battle was a little shaky. It took about an hour and a half of fucking music playing in between that battle, the battle before that, to get to that battle. So maybe the air was out of the building. I don't know, but I will say it was pretty quality. It was actually a solid event. It was. You know, JC was up there battling some dude I really wasn't really up on. And, man, he was treating him like he owed him some money. How I'm going to treat the dude that I see that owe me some. He was treating him. Yeah, JC was on one. JC was on one. I can't even lie, man. I can't even lie. JC was out there cutting up. But I just was waiting. I seen a little bit on the timeline. Like, I seen a couple people, nah, Sean, this ain't it. You got to be careful if you didn't see the battle, letting them type of people be your source. Some people literally won't feel like that way, but they're so programmed to eat dick that they'll say, oh, this ain't it, Sean, just to say it. Just to be the this ain't it, Sean guy. Oh, no, this ain't it. And it's literally it. It's literally good. You know what I mean? It's a lot of that floating around the culture now. It's a lot. Like, the cool thing to do is to be like, oh, that's ass. You know, it's fucking disgusts me at times. They wanted Sean to lose so bad. I swear it's crazy. Woosah was the only one who kept it real. Sean won. Shotty was great, though. Shout out to Carter Jones. Let me explain something to you, Carter Jones. Anybody saying Shotty Horror won is not hating on Sean. You know, motherfuckers was hating on Sean. But saying Shotty won is not hating on Sean. That damn battle was good. Really good. Especially at the time that it happened. It was really good. Way better than I expected. Exceeded my expectations. And it was refreshing to see Sean. Sean is needed in battle rap. For where we're at, we need him. We need him to be on cards. We need him to headline about 2 to 3 Jones a year. We need a co-main. We need about 4 or 5 battles a year. We can't afford not to have Sean. It's definitely a battle of the year candidate. And hats off to Shotty. For this isn't new to him, but damn it, that was a battle that not a lot of people wanted. K-Sean's return battle, Shotty was just stupid enough to take it because he's game. He's a fighter. He's a battler, right? And he came up, where it's going to be? In New York, let's do it. Right in his hometown, in front of all his fucking people. You know what I mean? So I'm proud of Shotty. I'm proud of Shotty Horror. And a lot of respect put on his name, not that it wasn't already. You know? That's somebody who puts on for a country. You know, that's somebody with a lot of game. Exactly. Only battle rap media personalities I watch nowadays is you and Restore Order. The rest people seem to have agendas. Yeah. I seen somebody said go watch this person and that person blog. You know, they was on 3-way while somebody was. I'm not fucking listening to you losers. Fuck out of here. Be on my dick any chance y'all get. Last thing I'm gonna do is go get some source for some dick riders. That ain't my style. No slow yo. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. You know, I don't think jazz is getting written for. I think it's bullshit, but I don't need to listen to no fucking goofies to come up with that. Fuck out of here. You know, I gotta stop. I gotta chill. I be juiced up, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I be juiced up lately. I've been juiced up. Can't wait to see a couple niggas too and check some temperatures. Like, I just can't wait. I'm not being tough. I'm being me. I just can't wait. Just can't. But yeah, you know, I ain't putting no stock into that jazz getting ripped for shit. Show me. I don't need no fucking squares to be my news reporters to let me know something that I already fucking figured out. Wish I would. Wish I would. And I did go check Piper Boy shit out. You know, Piper Boy, even though he be, you know, me and Piper Boy got a weird relationship. No diddy. He be acting like he cool with me, but then he don't. And, you know, when I'm lit, he be fucking with, you know what I'm saying? So I be fucking with my shit when I'm lit, but it's like, you know, he feel like he lit. He start acting like he too good. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no problem with Piper Boy. But Piper Boy is Piper Boy. I respect it because he's consistent. He's always Piper Boy. Right? So whether I think he be on goofy shit or not, sometimes it's him. I know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? So like, it is what it is. But this is my first John. Pre-workout froze. You know, I'm gonna start punching them weights. Start punching them weights today. You know, seeing Sean was refreshing. Just a special energy when he's in the ring. I mean, he is freaky, and I wish he would embrace it. I wish he would embrace that he's that. He's that. That's what he is. That's who he is, right? Just embrace it, bro. Now every time I see Froze, I go watch his battle and watch his bars. Big Bando, I gotta keep it a beam, bro. I just gotta keep it 1,000. I went to sleep feeling like Shotty edged it. I did. What I will say was in an amazing battle that I have to watch again. So to be fair, Bando, when the shit started, I'm 9 grams of bud in. I'm high as shit. You know what I mean? I was impaired. You know, and I'm not saying that, you know, I'm saying I like to wake up. Like, that's probably one thing I'm gonna do today. That's one thing I'm gonna go do today. I like watching a good battle and a close battle twice. Not to change my pick, but just to confirm it. Right? So I'm not going back and watching this battle to see if I can find a way to edge it to Sean. I only edged it to Shotty, but I want to watch it again, catch what I missed. A little bit less high, right? A little bit earlier on in the day. You know, so how you listen to his accent impaired and think he won. Because just because Sean's American doesn't get him the win. You tried it, so you know. And Shotty is actually pretty clear spoken, even with the accent. Like, his accent isn't unhearable. You know what I mean? It's like, what did he say? He don't have one of those. Like, Shotty know how to get over here and rap and be heard and be understandable. You know what I mean? And just because it sounded a little different than what I used to, I don't dock points for that. Shotty tough. Shotty always been tough. You know, you got to understand something. Shotty had all the pressure on him. On the surface, you would think it was Shine, but it really was Shotty, because Shine really had a red carpet laid out for him. It's his battle back. We've all missed him. It's been over years with a fucking capital S on it. And Shotty had to come battle in front of him on his terms. You know. So it kind of is what it is. It was a really good battle. I'm watching it again today. Hopefully the VOD is still up. You know, some pay-per-views don't have VOD. So hopefully it is rewatchable. But yeah, you know, it was solid. It was way better than people thought going into it. And we gotta be able to stand on that and say that, especially when we do these blogs and we're critical of it. You know what I mean? You can't be too good to spin back and say, hey, Sean, I was wrong. Good shit. Yeah. None of them battles I asked for, but you know, I was entertained last night. You know what I mean? Fans won. That's a fact, Money Mike. Fans won. That's a fact. That's what I saw. That's how I felt. I felt like I got my money's worth. I felt like I got entertained. I felt like Shine, which I thought the atmosphere wasn't going to be the best setting for him to have a successful return. All of that was wrong. Shine was great. And now I kind of need him. I kind of need Shine to either start booking his own battles, similar to Easy, Calico, Hitman. If he has that capability, I would love to see him do that, because I don't want this to be a once in a blue moon thing. We need Shine active. So if he can't go make it right with URL, and here's the thing, who gives a fuck about making it right with URL? How many events do they throw a year? Right? I want to see Shine on TBL. I want to see Shine on everything, and URL. I want to see him on everything. You know what I mean? No Diddy. So I just kind of hope that, whatever situation he got, leagues feel like they can book him without getting sued. Leagues can let him get booked without suing. Your boy Scorpio, how was the mics and audio? Not bad. Not bad. They were consistent most of the night. It had a little bit of a, I don't even know why you said that, freaky. God damn it. Read fucking Dollaz, man. I gotta go be on his team in New York too in a week. I gotta go, they got Reed as a small forward. He better hit that fucking corner 3 when I swing it. I'm not playing. No bullshit. Fucking Cortez spinning on this nigga. He just can't complete 3 rounds. It's just like, and then the part that's so annoying about Reed is he'll show flashes. You know what I mean? And it shit be hitting. And then, motherfucker just can't sit down for an hour a day and rehearse his fucking bars. And I don't give a fuck if he from Philly or he Mount Rushmore or he one of my favorite battlers ever. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Get it the fuck together, Reed, or keep your ass in the house. Tired of that shit, man. Got motherfuckers playing with your name, talking about you like you Mr. Wavy or something. Shout out to Wavy. I done used him a couple times as a bad reference. I actually fuck with you, Wavy. You went away after the Breds battle, not me though. Right? That motherfuckers just talking about him like he crazy. Just needing to consistently cook and be that legend that he is, man. Shit fucking corny, man. Sharon was beating the shit out of him up there. But Reed was good until he started, choke versus Jazz. Probably gonna choke versus Cortez. It don't matter, freaky. He's choked in his last 6 consecutive battles. Actually, though. Actually 6 battles in a row. Literally, I'm not making that number up. Statistically, he is choked in 6 consecutive battles. And 8 of his last 10. I don't give a fuck if you go tell him I said it, K Walker. I know you watching and I know you was a little hype man. Go tell him I said it. I love him enough to keep it real with him. You be lying to him. That's why he keeps showing up with that shit water of a fucking preparation. So go fucking tell him I said it, K Walker. I know you watching. Rosenberg over here, hey, Rosenberg said he tired of watching him choke for 6 straight battles, is what I said. The fuck? You niggas in here is weird, man. Somebody clean main man up. He ain't lurking in the shadows, freaky. Shitting me? Come on. I'm on his team, Scorp. Hey, yo, I got mods in here, right? Why this freaky ass comment still up here? I got to start deleting shit what I need mods for. Damn, bro, I just seen that footage of Daylight clapping your cheeks. Y'all niggas just letting that shit stay up there and nobody gonna get it? Ain't nobody in here doing their fucking job? Fuck going on around this jungle? Look, freaky. That's all. You got to understand where I hold Reed Dollaz to far as standard. Very high. But the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the statistics. So if I sit here and tell you that Reed is great, knowing that he choked 6 times, don't that make me a dick rider? I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm not going to sit up here and tell him how great he's been doing when he ain't been doing great. Now, has he been showing flashes of it? Sure. What does that matter when you start, you start climbing the momentum ladder and then you choke. And you choke again, and you choke again, and you choke again, and you choke again. It just gets, Reed got to earn Reed got to earn that shit again for me. You know what I'm saying? Before I start arguing for him. I'll argue for his legacy all day. This shit that he been doing, tired of that shit. Seeing him on Instagram every day at the fucking gun range shooting these big ass stupid guns. And when can we start rehearsing our rhymes a little bit more? Every fucking day you on Instagram shooting ARs and FNs and all types of shit. When can we get to rehearsing that round that you wrote? Is there any time for that? Sharon up here got you in a blender. He up here making a Philly Reed steak. And you just letting it happen. My bad, man. I was just supposed to be about Sean and, you know, Shotty. Shout out to that, man. It was just a solid event. Reed might have slipped through the cracks, no Diddy, if Freaky ain't say his name. Freaky probably knew what he was doing, too. You know, his great performance versus Easy, man. Great performance versus Easy, and that's the thing. He'll come around and have one of them Jones. No, you feel me? Richie up there frying up a Philly Reed steak. I'm just trying, like, yo, feel me? Like, what the fuck? Yo, I'm talking about the double spatula, just chopping that shit, like, hold the onions. Nah, I'm with you, gang. I'm with you, gang. Yeah, man, I'm with you. I'm with you. I got it, y'all. It's gay and it's John. But yeah, so I definitely wanted to do the live mainly because I felt like Sean needed his apologies. Now, I ain't sorry for getting that funky ass flyer up out of here. Hottie horror and pay-per-view. No. You know, fuck that. But I'll tell you what, you versus Hottie horror was fire, and that pay-per-view was fire. So we got to spin and let you know. So I don't know who you working with. If you got a situation with them people, you know. Somebody said he wanted Froze on his next card. I don't know if he's saying he want to battle Froze or he's saying he wanted Froze on his next card. I got to go check and find the footage. One of the fans tweeted me like, yo, Froze, hey, Sean said he wanted you on the next card. I said, pertaining to what? Because you could take that a few ways. No diddy. He wants you on the next card like he want to cook Froze, or he wants you like battling on the card, right? So I ain't really know which way he meant. Now, I'll tell you what. I didn't want to be K-Sean's first battle back. I'll be the second one, though. Yeah, if your friends won't tell you Froze, will. I'll be the second one. I will. I love Sean that much to sacrifice the potential loss, because it ain't a guaranteed I'm losing that, John. The potential loss, I'll sacrifice that so the fans can get another K-Sean battle. Y'all deserve that. I'll do it for the fans. Sign me up. Sign me up. Sean, you want to get one of them? You want to get one of them grizzly bear matches? Well, look no further. Here's a full fucking grown grizzly bear looking at you right now. We can get it. We can get it. Y'all, Scorpio, y'all ready for NY? Absolutely, man. Yo, I wrote some. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm in my prime. I'm writing some fly shit. I'm writing some fly shit right now. Delivery A1 lines I'm coming up with. Froze, what's your worst lose or performance? Now, you got a super chat a fucking question like that, DJ, but because you're a member, I got you, gang. Making me go into the dark depression. I had a shit of a performance versus a dude named Bones Brigante on some fucking rinky-dink New Jersey league. I mean, I didn't even write that shit. I took 3 verses from a mixtape that I had dropped back in like 2014. Just flipped them over, went there and put a name here and there. It was bad. What else? Yeah, me versus Bones Brigante was shitty. Me versus Yo Boy Peanut in Lancaster, PA, I was bad. Me versus Loso, I was good. It was just a goofy ass bullpen crowd. Just the corniest crowd I've ever been in. The corniest. That bullpen crowd was I had shit versus Loso. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see if I can find some of these Loso bars. You know what I mean? Because they made me sign a waiver and they talking about they was dropping it on MTV. Some shit John said never panned out. You know, hold on, let me see if I can find some Loso bars. I don't remember that shit. I don't know if I even got my Loso bars in here. Yeah, I found my I found my oh hold on. Oh, found them. Let's go. Oh my God. I said this, I said some hot shit to him. I said, I told him, I said, nah, I ain't come here with no Jesus or no church bars. I came here prepared for tough labor. You know, Mexicans, they work hard. Now, I know the bullpen be wanting they credit on how they birth stars, but I ain't never put in Loso versus anybody on my search bar. Now, I said, now he got a little name, so I ain't gonna sit here and try to play the kid. I'm just saying, if I watch your battle, it was suggested in my related vids. I be with hitters ready to die. It's like they hate to live and no, that ain't Loso problem until I make it his. Talking that tough shit, but if this heat go dig it, I turn him to a full Mexican. Now here he go bitching. I put it to your forehead and make a peephole with it. He talking about I Isadio. Now you speak no English? Like I was up there really talking to him, bro. And he was up there looking at me like I wasn't saying nothing. He up here choking, running his round back 5 times. And every time he just get through a line without choking, motherfucker says, oh, I was fucking Loso up severely, bro. Worst battle rap crowd I've ever been in my fucking life. By far was that bullpen crowd. It was disgustingly trifling. Disgusting. I was so mad about how the crowd was acting. I was so upset with the atmosphere that was created. I didn't dap nobody. I left. Like literally when the last bar was spit, I literally walked out. I didn't dap Loso. I didn't dap John. I didn't dap nobody. I walked to the car and I slid. 43 likes and there's 230 people in here, bro. Y'all be violating me. Y'all be violating me, bro. Y'all be violating me, bro. Maryland son, keep it a stack. You lost a lot of battles, homeboy. Keep it a stack. You in my chat dick sucking, homeboy. I actually won a lot of battles. I got about 80 battles. Froze, I probably say I'm about 60 and 20. Yeah. So if we keeping the real dick sucking, homeboy, I actually won a lot of battles too, right? Whole lot. A lot of us have lost battles. See, when you're like see, I don't know if you knew, right? Because you might have been too busy eating dick. When you're a professional battle rapper, like professional for 15 years, right? Like you do like 10 battles a year, 8 battles here, like 7 battles here. You know, you start to accumulate a lot of battles, right? So when you do that from 2010 to 2025, you lose some battles. Well, how could you lose battles, Froze? Well, I don't know. We are professional battle rappers, which would mean most of the time when we're battling people, our opponents are professionals. Well, what does that mean, Froze? Usually professionals are the best of the best at something. Usually. Dick eater. So when you in here talking about, Froze, you lost a lot of battles, homeboy. Like I won a lot of battles, homeboy. Like a whole lot of battles, homeboy. Yeah. Fuck is you talking about, goofy? If we're keeping it real, so yes, I've lost battles because Kayshawn's lost a lot of battles, because T-Rex has lost a lot of battles, because Murder Mook has lost battles, right? Sue Surf lost a lot of battles, right? You know, I just named 3 God tiers and 5 top tiers. You know, what the fuck? You know? Fuck is you talking about? Fuck wrong with you? Let's keep it real. You lost a lot of battles. You be eating a lot of Franks. Fuck is you talking about? I won a lot though. Sue Surf has lost a lot though, but you be sitting there waiting for him. Ick eating. That's part of the reality of battle rappers. Surf probably lost more battles than me. Probably has lost more battles than me, right? Free Surf, legend. Superstar. Likability is everything, though. Popularity contest is everything, right? What's the best and worst face-off you done? Side note, What's the funniest to you overall? The best face-off I've ever done was probably with Rex. The worst I ever done was with Jag, because Jag was ready to get rolled on after the face-off. We pulled up. Jazz was so friendly, telling me how much respect he had for me. Yo, bro, you know we brothers, Cassidy, Larceny family. I'm not even in Larceny family. I had one studio session with Cassidy. Don't make me fucking Larceny family, right? So we shake, dapping up. I mean, we get in there and he just started talking crazy to the point where it was like, you know, we could have went outside afterwards. He was, you know, it was very go there. That was probably my worst joint with Jack. The best joint though, and me and Bill Collector face off was Shitwater too. And then yeah, me and Snake was good. Me and Snake was good for sure. All right, y'all. Yeah, man, shout out to K-Shine. We want to see more K-Shine back. We need him. I want to see Shotty back, too. Yeah. Sharon, too. Sharon got to start getting in top 5 conversations, top 10 conversations, for sure, bro. He just been doing this shit for too long, and he has way too many dominating performances that we just act like don't exist because you're a scrawny, goofy-ass, Opie Taylor-looking white boy, but, I mean, he cold. He colder than a bitch. I can't even lie. He cold, and we got to start giving him some credit around this bitch. You know, like, Sharon got to get some credit. Like, literally, 95% of battlers, Ryan. Philly in the building. Froze definitely stamped his name in battle rap history books, and he held the city down for a long time. Shout out to you, gang. Love is love. You know, I think sometimes motherfuckers just like getting those little reactions out of me, and I like giving them reactions. You know, it's like cleansing to me. This world is just full of Frank eaters, full of them, grown-ass men eating dick, right? So for me, it's like, you know, you can't just say that in every area. So sometimes it's like a cleanse for me, like a detox. I get to see a stupid-ass comment and just tell somebody, like, oh, you know what? You are a top-tier D-rider. You know, and that I get to get that off my chest. It makes me feel a little better. I be wanting to tell niggas that all the time. Like, yo, you are a dick eater, bro. You're dick eating in front of everybody. We can see it. No diddy. You know, so I think some dudes be just like getting that reaction out of me. So, you know, when I can, I try to appease. I like me and T-Top. That's a good job. I got to slow down on the espressos too, man. I got to slow down on them espressos, man. No bullshit. Hey, yo, listen, it's beautiful outside. Go out, get some air today, right? Crack your window. Get them fucking air conditioners a rest. Throw the fan in the window today. Your air conditioner been humming for fucking 90 days straight, and I don't know how much more it could take. Give it a break today, right? Latia Keon, I don't even say your name, bro, but I'm sorry. The event was about K-Shine, and he did his thing. Shotty made it about himself. Froze, might be time to do a Shotty career study for the new fans. Got you. And I don't know if that's 100 euros. I don't know if that's what it looks like. But I would assume that he's from the UK. Yeah, maybe we do need to take a deeper look at Shotty's career. Maybe we do. Facts, don't pull up as I'm closing the store trying to order a fucking meal 5 minutes before. We done put everything away. All right, ain't no salad at the salad bar. Facts, we not putting out no hot coffees, and damn it, we not making no sandwiches on the grill. Now what's up, Facts? You know, take that shit down to the street to that 24/7 joint. You know what I mean? And pull up right where we closing, talk about, yo, can I order something? Hell yeah, some napkins. We got some napkins for you. Shout out to you can get a courtesy cup of some water. You know, 5 minutes before the store closes, and you want to come in and talk about, let me get a T-bone steak. No, we ain't serving that shit right now. Come back tomorrow. I'm working on this dumbass printer. I'm trying to keep up. Nah, you good. You good, Facts. Hey, man, I hope everybody enjoyed their Sunday. We right back to it. Hey, it's battle week. 7 days. I'll be in Brooklyn. Dog walking from Brooklyn to fucking White Plains all the way up to Buffalo. All right? That's what, yeah, 7 days. 7 days. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Northeast India too, bro. All right, y'all, man. Let me get out of here. I'm gonna be trying to close this video down for a fucking hour, or somebody gonna say something and have me ranting again. I gotta get about it, man. I'm gonna let y'all.